All right, let me just make sure my camera's running. Sometimes it messes up. Victor Morales, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I was at your press conference when the Porters had signed you and they made the announcement.
Oh, okay.
I was there. Probably don't remember, but okay. Victor Morales, undefeated young prospect, set to make his debut November 23rd in Indio, Fantasy Springs. Just talk to us about being signed to Golden Boy Promotions. Now you have a stable promoter behind you to push you. How do you feel overall about the situation you're in now?
Well, the situation is amazing. I'm very excited to be able to go out and finally fight on a platform that's going to, boost me globally now. With my favorite promoter. Favorite fighter that I ever had was Oscar De La Hoya, and I get to sign. I signed with his promotion, and I get to fight under his banner, and I'm very excited. This is going to be my 13th fight, but my first fight with them, which is a big turnaround for me. So I'm very excited.
Yeah. Talk to us about those 12 fights you had before this one. A little bit unstable in terms of having a promoter and knowing when or where you're going to fight. I know you had a few fights back home, so you're pretty much experienced. You're not going to be overwhelmed by the environment that fighting at Fantasy Springs brings. But just talk to us about those 12 fights before the one that you're going to have, the 13th one.
Yeah, we fought on a lot of different cards. We had a lot of different people looking at us, but my dad always told me, your time's going to come, don't rush it. We're not going to rush into any stupid contracts or anything because that's how things get, messed up, and that's how people get locked in for, however long without fighting. So he said, just wait on it. Your time is coming, and it came, and now we're ready to perform. 12 fights, he pretty much managed and advised me through my whole career. I ended up signing with a management team around fight 7 or 8, and they've taken care of me since then. And we're looking forward to the rest of the
Yes. So your dad was the one behind everything, pretty much. And he's your trainer, I think, right? He's your trainer?
He's my trainer.
So how does he balance that, the physical labor of having to train you, and then the mental one of having to figure out where's he going to put you, where's he going to stick you, in terms of fighting?
You know what? I ask myself that question every day. How does he do it? But you know what? He ends up pulling together and figures it out, and he does what he does. And the guy doesn't sleep. He goes and he'll train me for hours and hours, and then he'll turn around and write notes on things we need to work on the next day, whatever. And then on top of that, he has to figure out, where am I going to have him fight? Where am I going to have him do this and that? But now we have that, those people in that place now that takes that stress off, and now all he has to do is focus on training me, and I'm very happy about that.